Hello, school facers. How are you doing today? I trust you're doing fine. You're welcome to another exciting episode of School Face Podcast. On this episode, we'll be discussing a very crucial, a very interesting topic. But before I do that, I need to tell you that we have wonderful people with us in the studio. And I need to also tell you all that, please, you need to ensure that you listen and you watch this episode till the end. All our episodes. Don't just watch 1 minute and now start skipping. No, watch them to the very, very end. And also today we have wonderful guys in the studio with us today. I have this handsome guy. Yeah, what's up? How you doing? Tife forever.
I'm good, Big Sam.
Yeah, tell me the secret behind this your beard, like.
Now God give me
All of now just allow talk God.
You see they feel they chop
I'm feeling it some kind of.
you need to feel it because you don't have. So you need to feel
Oh
it.
man, come on, can you look at that body shaming that me I don't have beards. The God of beards, where are you? Come and give me beards.
Àsìkò ti lọ.
Àsìkò ti lọ.
Àwa la need them.
It's alright, no problem. Èèyàn ńlá kan ní beards púpọ̀. So
What do you mean? Come off it. Stop now. I don't
all
like
right,
it.
so let me also introduce our second guest for today's show. We have this black and beautiful.
Ebony.
Yeah, ebony, like smoothly ebony. Welcome to the show. Goodness.
I got it.
No.
Copyright.
No, you know, you
Oh
are
my
smoothfully
No,
gorgeous.
please.
Oh my
No.
God.
That was.
Are you not gorgeous?
I am.
So you are smoothfully
I am
gorgeous.
simply gorgeous.
And smoothfully.
No.
Not smoothfully.
No. That adjective is.
You don't want that,
it's too
right?
much. I'm simply gorgeous.
Okay,
Hello,
anyway.
everybody.
Yeah,
It's
Deborah, right?
Yeah,
Deborah
yeah.
is simply and smoothfully gorgeous.
Simple as
Ah.
ABC.
Simple as ABC. And I remain your very humble self, Samuel Olaniyan. That's the name my parents gave me, but I choose to call myself Big Sam.
Big
OAP.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm just simple, just me. Yeah, he said I didn't have beard anyway, but I don't have beard, but I have God.
Yeah, and it's cute with it.
Anyway, that's just on a very light mode. And today
Yeah.
on this episode of School Face Podcast,
Yeah.
guys, we have this. Let me say, there's this thing they have modernized now. Like they've tried to make it look more tush, and they call it HOOK hyphen UP.
Hey, hook up. Hook up.
Now, see, one thing that got me confused is that at a point in time, I tried to, I went online, I tried to search out for what the term hookup really means. And what I was able to get is that when you say hookup means you trying to meet up with somebody for casual sex. No, there is no intimacy, no emotional, no string attached. You guys
no
are just like,
attachment.
but it's somebody you probably for the very first time. We'll come to that. The very first date that ends up becoming your first date, and boom, you guys you already hook up, like you're already into each other already. So now, and I want to find out what me I knew before this Gen Z generation now that we are into now. What we call it is hookup. But before we came up with that term hookup,
Okay.
it used to be a low show. It used to be
What's it be?
Ashawo.
Olosho. Ashewo.
It used to be
Pronounce
it
that
used to be-
well.
No, I need to make it too
Not
short.
only me.
Oi.
Not only me. The only person for this.
All of us do,
only
but-
Mary, mother of Jesus. Mother
But
of
we
Jesus.
need to call a spade a spade.
Man, I don't see shege. I don't see shege for. Okay, now.
Anyway, so I need to so before we came up with that term hookup, it used to be Olosho. Olosho, understand? Then later on we come up with the term
One sing. Olosho.
before Olosho it used to be
Ashawo.
Ashawo,
Yeah,
Ashawo, Awusa, Ashawo. That was this flavor. There's this flavor song that actually
Oh, Prokotom.
Prokotom, Ashawo, Awusa, that's that. Now, I didn't know how we now came about hookup. But one thing is certain, either hookup, Olosho,
Ashawo. Oh, now same.
one thing is certain, there is sex involved.
Yeah.
But one thing that makes it so that I don't like now is that they have tried to there's this gender, so let's say discrimination about this thing. We have Ashawo guys. But the
Very
moment you
true.
say Ashawo, Olosho, hookup,
Na
what comes to
ladies.
people's mind now is
Na woman.
na woman.
Now because na them they do and pass.
And I want to find out from you guys now. Is it only girls that do this hookup?
No.
Or guys self they do am?
The thing is, Odranlo,
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 10, I think the female do more of it, which I'll just rate like maybe 7. Why the guys is 3?
3%, okay.
Yeah. Cause female of nowadays actually believe that they can't survive with the tag hookup, cause they have used it as a means of income in order to modelize it as their business, to use their body to get what they don't need. You understand what they want at that particular moment.
What they need?
What they want at that
Money,
particular
everybody wants money.
owo.
Yeah.
And you know the roots. How dare I say it? Money is the roots of
all
evil. All evil. So they are forgetting that it's actually the roots of all evil, and you know they just want to have it all, do all the luxury, and it has already lured them into that hookup of a thing. I felt the guys that actually practice it is maybe because of maybe strange circumstances, because a right guy that is with his right senses, tó gbọ́n, tó ní làákàyè, tó ní ọwọ́, tó jẹ́ pé ọkùnrin ni. Hustler, God bless you. He will not engage in such acts because he has the privilege and he has all it takes to work hard and become a man on his own. But the girls feel, I felt any girls that actually associate themselves in such as actually define themselves as not having that capacity.
They've sold their birthright.
Exactly, that I can't make it. I don't have future. So that's why they lobby themselves and go into the shade of that hookup of it. So that's my own opinion.
Well,
on that.
Okay.
on the first note, ladies, you don't
You
fuck
shake
up.
your head like Omiriabi.
Like,
Story that
yeah,
touches
waiting
the
to fair
heart.
talk. He does say, if any guy in his right senses
Obviously.
would not engage in hookup. Ladies too, if you dey in your right senses, you're not supposed to do hookup.
They don't count as normal.
So
thing.
But,
it seems
you
you
know-
guys are really against hookup. But me, I think it's something good.
How? How exactly is hookup good? Because
Yeah, to some extent.
Okay.
How
To
is it?
some
I have my
extent.
points to prove. You know, see,
Yeah, exactly.
In as much as you want to judge people based on what they do, we also need to understand the motive behind what they are doing. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Now, this is the fact. You are a guy. You know, imagine if a girl who you're not dating, who you don't have anything in common, just walk up to you and say, "Tife, please, I need 15,000." Like, what's your like? What's that look you would give? Like that bombastic.
Do you know what? I want to rephrase it to. I asked a guy. He was talking to a lady. I was like, transfer 50,000 to that girl you're talking to. I was like, what will he collect in return?
That's
so I was
the
like,
point.
wow. So you can't give it for free.
So it's not really as if those people doing, those girls especially doing it, it's not as if they really want to do it. They really want to end up doing
Well,
this thing.
circumstances.
But the fact is that, see, let's be realistic. Let's come to term with these things. When you walk up to a guy, you ask for any favor or any assistance from them. They
Yes,
would not
please.
render it to you because they believe you have no use to them. So a lady that actually that probably is into this hookup of it believes that the only thing she can offer a guy that will make that guy do a war well or the pocket, what he has in his pocket down is when you offer that issue. So they don't want to come to you and say, "Give me money." Before they ask for that money, they will say, "Okay, what's up? Bell, I know," and they try and just try and. So the moment you have that, let them ask for your head. Ọkùnrin, ó máa fún ẹ. You understand? Like, if I ask for their grandma's head, some guys can be sold.
Obìnrin.
You understand? So that's why I said, in as much as I do not condone what they are trying to do, but at the same time, we need to also come to let's try and reason from their own perspective.
Yeah.
Even guys ourselves, we have our own fault. Because a guy that will tell you that she won't do any, like, okay, she asked you for sub of
Exactly.
2,000 naira, and the guy is like, why she be sub 2 kilo? She
Walk up
won't
to
do
your
any.
boyfriend now. Show
Like
me
even
boyfriend.
that, show the boyfriend, that kind of stuff. Because the fact is that the guy believes that the boyfriend that you have as a girl is doing you. You understand? So the fact is that for you to come and ask me, look, I only made Mother of Jesus, the sign of the cross. So but that's the fact. The fact that you have a boyfriend who is doing the knacking, but you now come to meet me for the asking. So how do you expect me to give you? If I give you, you will call me mumu at my back. Or isn't that the case, auntie?
Well, I think it's actually something about, it's a thing of the mindset.
Okay.
And I think we have allowed that mindset of, if I give you, and I don't have something, I did not collect something from you.
return.
You feel like you go the mumu me they go now, like you go turn me to ATM.
ATM,
say,
maga.
Maga.
when you don't finish for my hand, I know who I go call and you go answer me. Even you no go ask for anything from me. But I think, and not just I think, I want us to know that, okay, so ladies, you just feel like guys, like this guys that gives you money without, like there's just that stuff that if you don't collect something in return, you're just giving them money, then they have turned you to ATM, source of income.
Yeah, exactly.
Maga.
Maga.
But what we need to know is that, ladies, you're not the only one who is in need of money. You're not the only one going through situations and circumstances. You have to at least make yourself valuable. Don't be a liability.
Be independent.
If you think you are doing yourself good, or you think you are the one that is in that it is paying more because you are collecting money from a guy and then you are just offering him your body, sis, you are losing value. Seriously. Totally. I mean, even if you can come out and you're all dressed up, kitted up, looking so nice and cool, but within yourself you would know that how many souls you don't attach to, they are jumping from one person bed to the other.
Especially when they ask body count. I'd be like 1, 2, 3,
I was
4,
watching-
5, 6.
Funny thing, I was watching a video and the guy, just stopped up on the street and was like, okay, can I know your body count? Initially, I did not even know what it means. What
It was
body
body
count
count,
means.
right?
But then she was like, 100. I said, hey. Then she was like, you know what? She's not sure. She has a list. Then she brought out her phone.
Wow.
And then she has every guy she has slept with, she writes their name in her note.
That girl must be from the marine world.
I swear, that one get me shown.
Omo
no.
me.
Yeah, that one get me shown.
You see,
Sorry,
it's,
did she show the list?
she showed the list.
Hope you didn't see any name like
The thing,
Dio.
I think it.
Was there any name like that?
I think say that sister name is not Precious.
Precious.
Dio,
Oh,
Precious now.
Like, and there was no name. Did you see Samuel or Dio in that list?
Samuel
Ma,
go dey
your
there.
name go
Samuel
there.
go dey
My name
there.
don't be there. I beg
Light self go dey there.
Smith self go dey there.
Smith go dey there.
I don't get it.
But in a scenario whereby your father is capable, that is giving you all you need, and your mommy is willing to sell all her time to give you, why are
very
you still
best.
engaging yourself and hook up? I have a friend like that. She's never satisfied. So they say that she will pick a clothes from home and she'll come to her side and change the clothes and go on with her whatever she
life.
call it. Who is she deceiving? But now she's not even send again. Like she's schooling in a particular state and she's living in Lekki. That state is far from Lekki. Oh.
Jesus.
She's living in Lekki.
So she
What's that?
be going to and fro.
In Yetifi school, eh?
Wow.
It's that one has gone into business fully.
Well, I think there is more to this hookup thing.
Yeah,
Apart from
exactly. The money.
from the money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
because
it-
I was going to. Sorry, I was going to ask about the aspect. We have some girls who like I've come across some. Not as if I didn't.
We understand. We
Yeah.
understand.
Like
we
exactly. So
understand.
who said it? So I've come across some girls where they would want to engage in sex with a guy, and not in exchange for money.
Yeah.
Probably for some privilege, or probably for some other thing, or so
Like personal
so like now
gratification.
exactly. So those categories of girls, that means what you're saying about money or something does not partake to them. What do you think?
Yeah, it does not, because I felt she's not doing it for money. She's doing it for pleasure. And she's also doing it, she's not even doing it with normal guys. She has her class. She has even met Barry J. Like she's
Like She's gone wide.
going wide to engage
No.
herself to trend. You understand?
Just to ensure that she's
she
the
have
top
that
of the
link.
town.
Exactly. And she can do and undo just because of that fame, and you understand.
Yeah.
Some are doing it for fame.
Fame.
Some are doing it for pleasure, just to enjoy the moment. Some are doing it for money. Some are doing it for opportunity. You understand? So it differs. It is not just because of money or the likes. You understand? But some are actually making it in that same, like they are building house.
That's true.
Well,
that's true.
Yes.
We have some accomplished people
fine,
like that.
Fine, they can be having accomplishments. They can be they can be up and doing, like getting things they want through hookup. But your own peace of mind is very, very is peculiar. Above all, you can have it all, but then there's no, you are human. You have your conscience. You will definitely sit one day and then you begin to recount. You've slept with this, you've done this, you've done that. But then instead of you to have just that peace of mind that, okay, I'm sticking to one person. Although, just like he said, that there are different reasons. I'm this kind of person that I would not, should I say, judge you immediately. I think there are some situations whereby some ladies, probably due to abuse,
Exactly. That one has really pushed them
then
into.
some because abuse can actually be,
It's a trauma.
it
It's a trauma on its
It
own.
can cause two-way things.
Okay.
It's either they are totally afraid of sex or they become sex addicts.
Addicts. Exactly.
Now, in order to fulfill their desires, once they become sex addicts, it's not because they want your money or anything, but just because they want to satisfy that
just
personal
get the
gratification.
urge.
They would go to any extent
get it.
to get it.
So is that also hookup?
Of course it
It
is.
is.
Wow,
Because
that's
who you
interesting.
want to explain, give.
It's just this.
Before you will
circumstance that is
explain, you
different.
get tired. Before you will explain to anybody
Exactly.
that it was because of abuse or anything, definitely everybody would have tagged you that, okay, you're doing hookup. That is just it.
And I also think one thing that has helped hookup to grow so much these days because of this aspect of social media.
Yeah.
And because
That's
we have
promoted it.
a whole lot of there's this social media applications
Dating
and
sites,
yeah.
I know of them. There's this one they call Tinder.
And
There's this My Chats. I know a lot of them, like where all they just need to do. In fact, there's one on Play Store. I think it's something Olosho.
The funny part was
Show up or
when
something.
I was looking through my phone one day, and then I think I just came across it on Google,
Okay.
like hookup, and then the next thing I saw was Olosho. That
Olosho app,
on
like
Play
I
Store.
was
And I was
exactly.
Olosho.
And the funny part is that when I
don't
just try and
go.
check the number of downloads, I was shocked. I was seeing
Even
about
the ratings.
was it
sef.
500,000 downloads? I was like,
Even the ratings.
oh more Nigerians like una they try oh.
No.
No, it's not just Nigerians. It's global.
You really?
Yeah, now.
Because
It's global.
I felt like if you can be having this app, and the funny part is that go and check some educational applications on Play Store and see the number of downloads,
Visits,
how
yes.
scanty is going to actually be.
Very.
And it has actually shown a lot of things that I think the youth now we actually derive much in pleasure. Like we want to enjoy ourselves, we want
Yes,
to
feel
have maximum
comfortable.
satisfaction.
Who no like
even
better
when
thing.
even when our pocket does not really allow it. We still want to have that pleasure.
Excuse
So
and
what's
struggle.
your advice for youth out there who are like, you want to live the big life, they want to have the latest phone. Somebody said something, and I really saw sense in that. The person was like, you actually gave yourself out to a guy because he bought you a phone. Do you even know if your future husband would own a phone factory? And you already had, like, a guy bought you a phone just to sleep with you, and in the future you don't even know if your husband would own a phone factory. Understand? So
That's mind-blowing.
exactly. So imagine if what's your own advice for youth out there who want to live the big life, expensive life?
there is this popular musician who have already actually sing a song like "No go there, do pass yourself."
Kiss Daniel, exactly.
Bro, sis, no now. Why stressing yourself? You don't need to go extreme. You don't need to go extra mile because of getting a gadget or getting a luxury. You understand? Just be yourself and manage what you have. You might not have it all today, but tomorrow is there. So far you have that life, there is hope.
When there is still life,
There is hope.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
from Tife Forever. How about you? Over to you.
Well, guys and ladies out there, I would want us to know that, just like I said initially, that human wants are insatiable. We have
Yeah.
to acknowledge that.
The same way sexual pleasure is insatiable. no,
Let me talk that one.
no. Like, is
No, may they continue.
Is it
You know, say
possible?
conjuring.
Continue a bastard. Sincerely speaking.
But
Okay.
even if Konji na bastard, no be you Konji go first catch. And no, at
I think that
least
got me.
And you won't be the last
No,
person, Abi.
I
What you
don't
want?
want to be the
Of,
Konji go
last.
still catch other. He go catch Tife. He go catch light. He go catch the one. Catch
why
everybody.
you mention my name? Why you mention my name? You go catch Big Sam.
Me, I have the spirit of God in me.
Oh,
Onde
get
me,
that-
onde me
okay,
fo. Konji cannot catch me.
Okay.
so if people can, like, I mean, if people had been in this kind of situations and they had been able to coordinate themselves
Okay.
and not give into hookup, then why can't you?
Hmm.
Why do you have to opt in? Of
Self-control.
course, exactly. There are some there. Of course, I know there are stages that you'll be pushed to the extent of you feel like that's the last option. No, that's not it. That is not it. There are days that you just have to just forget about it. That even if you feel there's peer pressure and everybody's
Doing the big things,
of
like,
course,
you want to feel
everybody's
among.
having the
along.
life they want. No, the thing is, your life is not the same as theirs,
Exactly.
and what is in store for you in the future is not the same as theirs. So if you waste yourself now, the time when you're supposed to show value and give value, you will just be so useless.
Yeah, and
that-
what's actually work for others cannot.
Cannot work for you.
That's it.
Exactly, you cannot compare yourself to others.
All right, you guys have heard from Tife Forever as well, from Deborah. They've told you guys the exact truth. See, the fact is this: no go let pressure kill you. What you're seeing on social media, it's all fake.
Exactly.
You understand? A lot of people, like we've said this on our podcast several times. The guy you are seeing that is looking handsome, and he's looking cute, filter alone, pow, like filter alone,
Snapchat,
Snapchat,
no.
alone, be. And in fact, some a lot of people are snapping pictures. You see somebody in a photo holding 3 camera, but not being phone, no being get the phone. You understand? So
You feel zoom himself, he be a pouch.
that's another thing.
Hey.
So see,
Or case.
there's
Hey.
a whole lot of pressure. Like, see, my advice for you: just close your ears. You get?
Focus on yourself.
Close your eyes and assume you don't see anything.
Exactly.
You want to use the latest phone. You want to live the big life. You want to go and live life in Lekki. You want to go to Abba, bros. Calm down now. Just like imagine what I said about you gave yourself out cheaply because of iPhone.
Big Sam, please let
iPhone 12 Pro Max.
me quickly chip in this thing. A lecturer told us that all of you that sold yourself out for BlackBerry, she buy iPhone on law. And iPhone is even considered.
Oh
Can you
my
imagine?
God.
Kini wa ashe.
To go use as symbol learning. I mean, what's that? Is this there's this style between beginner level,
Senior
level, and everything.
diamond.
Alpha, kilo feeder,
Funny thing is,
kilo.
when I was in
that your
secondary
progression.
school, they use that thing show me shake.
Kilo feeder. You have to log in and wait. See, life na turn by
I'll log in and
turn.
leave
There's
the
a
phone
phase
at
in
home.
life. That life you want to live, you're gonna live that life. All you need to do is just to be patient with yourself. And please, social media is all of fake. We have some real things on social media.
life.
Don't forget it. We
It's
have
rare.
some guys that they come up and they preach. They will do as if they are sent, but their personal life, Abba, they are not preaching. They will tell you to go and do this, do that, do this, do that. I did this, But see, go and check their personal life. They are not what they are professing on social media.
True.
So don't be deceived by what people come on online and tell you that, okay, this is, see, even me that you are seeing, so this is me on this social media. My personal life might be different. You might see me and something else entirely. That's just how the reality of life. Thank you for coming to the show, Tife Forever, as well as Deborah.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
And I just feel like maybe I should just pair 2 of you together or something.
Pair us as in, I don't.
You be
I don't
pastor. If you want pay ourselves, we go pay ourselves. Not be your business. So.
Oh yeah, more on do small matchmaking. Afa Tife,
Yeah,
do you like her?
she's beautiful now.
What's up, Deborah? Do you like him?
Tife is handsome.
He's handsome. Abba, so what's happening? You guys are.
It's not about being beautiful and handsome
Exactly.
alone.
It's about what? There's more to it.
There's more.
Okay. Anyway, Master, you be saying that. Okay, there's more. Okay, I think there's more. I think I get that there's more.
Bro, subscribe, like,
Yeah.
follow.
Exactly. Follow us on all
Engage.
social
Don't
media
forget.
You
pages.
know what? Drop your opinion on this topic.
We need your comments.
We need your
It's very
comments.
important. Please, you can also share. Share
Share
this
as
our
much
videos,
as
share a
you
link
can,
to your
sure.
friends.
Yeah.
Schoolface is coming with many exciting stuff. We're going to have
Yeah.
events subsequently. We're coming up with Vox Pop and some other exciting, interesting social stuff.
Stay
I remain your very host, Samuel Olanino.
Peace
My
out.
friends call me Big,
Big
Sam.
Sam
OAP.
OAP.
Bye for now. Catch ya.
Peace out.